Hello, everyone. Today we are starting Unit 7, which is actually Chapter 8 in your book. So first, some definitions. A polynomial is a monomial or a sum of monomials. A binomial is the sum of two monomials, and a trinomial is the sum of three monomials. So in all of these, we have a monomial, which is just the product of a constant and variables. Now, that can also just be a constant or just a variable. So x is a monomial. The degree of a monomial is the sum of the exponents of all its variables. The degree of a polynomial is the same as the degree of the monomial term with the highest degree. The terms of a polynomial are usually arranged in terms of highest degree to lowest degree. This is called standard form. So some examples. So 3x minus 7xyz. So 3x is a monomial, 7xyz is a monomial. This is a polynomial because it's the sum of two monomials. It's a binomial because it has two terms, and the degree is 3 because 7xyz, when we're multiplying variables, we add all their exponents together to get the degree of 3. Negative 25 is a polynomial, it's a number. It's monomial because it's only one number, one term, and the degree is 0. Degree is 0 on all constants. Our next one, 7n cubed plus 3n to the negative fourth, is not a polynomial because n to the negative fourth means it be in a denominator, and polynomials do not have variables in the denominator. Next, 9x cubed plus 4x plus x plus 4 plus 2x. We would first simplify that by combining our like terms, 4x, x, and 2x. So it'd be 9x cubed plus 7x plus 4. That's standard form. And it's three terms, so it's a trinomial. And the degree is 3 because that's the degree on the largest. So to determine whether each expression is a polynomial, if it's a polynomial, find the degree and determine whether it's a monomial, binomial, or trinomial. So number 1, yes, it's a monomial with the degree of 0 because it's a constant. Number 2 is no, because q squared is in the denominator. Number 3, first we're going to combine like terms. So 7x minus x is 6x. So it's 6x plus 5. So it's yes. It's two terms, so it's a binomial. And the degree is 1 because the exponent on x is 1. Number 4, there's no terms to combine. So yes, it's a trinomial because it has 3 terms. 2, 3. We find the degree by adding the exponents of the variables we're multiplying. So that has a degree of 3. This has a degree of 2. And 2 has a degree of 0. So the degree is 3 because when it's a polynomial, it's always the degree of the highest. So I want you to pause and try 5 and 6. Number 5 is no, because 4y squared is in the denominator. 6 is yes. It's a binomial because it's two terms, and it has a degree of 2 because the exponent on x is 2. So now we're going to write each term or each polynomial in standard form. Standard form, remember, is always highest exponent to lowest exponent, or highest degree. So in number 7, we start with x to the 5th plus x cubed minus x squared. And our leading coefficient is the number in front. So when we put it in standard form, is the coefficient, meaning the number in front of the highest degree. So in this case, our leading coefficient is 1. Number 8, so x to the 5th comes first, so it's negative 7x to the 5th plus x to the 4th plus 4x cubed plus 1, and the leading coefficient is negative 7, because that's the number in front of the largest degree. Number 9, in 2x to the 8th minus 3x to the 6th minus x to the 5th, because we're going from highest degree to lowest degree, and our leading coefficient is 2. So I want you to pause and try 10, 11, and 12. Number 10 should be negative 8x to the 8th plus 2x to the 7th. So our leading coefficient is negative 1. 11 should be 5x to the 4th minus x squared plus 3x minus 2. And our leading coefficient is 5. 12 is negative 4x to the 5th minus 2x to the 4th plus x plus 3. And our leading coefficient is negative 4. Now we're going to talk about adding and subtracting. To add polynomials, I group like terms. I can do this either horizontally or write them in column form. Align like terms. Like terms are monomials that are identical. They only differ in their coefficients. So the same variable with the same exponents. Same variable with same exponents. To subtract, we're always adding our opposite. Subtracting is add opposite. So we distribute our negative. So horizontal, if we have 3x squared plus 2x minus 6 minus 2x plus x squared minus 3, first thing I do is I distribute the minus sign to the second parentheses. So it becomes plus negative 2x plus negative x squared plus negative 3. I then group like terms. So the 3x squared and negative x squared go together. 2x and negative 2x, negative 6 and negative 3. Combine, my answer is 2x squared minus 9. You can do it vertically if you like. I prefer horizontal. So, number 13, it's plus sign. So I'm really just grouping my like terms. So I'm going to do 4a plus 3a, negative 5 plus 6, combine, so it's 7a plus 1. 14, again, it's plus sign, so I'm just combining like terms. So I only have 4x squared plus 6x. The only two like terms I have are 9 and negative 7. So it's 4x squared plus 6x plus 2. So I want you to pause, and I want you to try 15 and 16. Come back and check. So number 15, after I group and combine my like terms, it's 10xy plus 5x plus 2y. 16 is 2y squared. 17, here there's a minus sign. So I need to change the sign of everything after it. So I distribute the negative to these parentheses. So negative times negative 6p squared is plus 6p squared. Negative times 6r is minus 6r. And negative times negative 3 is plus 3. I now group my like terms. So I have 6p squared, it's the only p squared, plus 8p minus 5r minus 6r plus 3. So the only two terms I can combine are the negative 5r and the negative 6r. So my final answer is 6p squared plus 8p minus 11r plus 3. So 18, again, I rewrite the first parenthesis, then distribute my minus sign. So it's negative times the negative 2x, which is positive 2x. Negative times negative x squared is plus x squared. and negative times positive 5 is minus 5. Group my like terms, so it's 8x squared plus x squared minus 4x plus 2x minus 3 minus 5. Combine like terms, 8x squared plus x squared is 9x squared. Negative 4x plus 2x is minus 2x. Negative 3 minus 5 is minus 8. I want you to pause and try 19 and 20. Okay, so for number 19, I first distributed my negative, and then my final answer is negative 7x plus 1. 20, I distributed my negative, combined like terms, and I got 5x squared plus 4xy plus 7y squared. So now a couple of word problems. Polynomial s cubed minus 70s squared plus 1500s minus 10,800 models the profit of a company makes by selling an item at a price S, and the second item sold at the same price has a profit of that. Write a polynomial that expresses the total profit. So the total profit is I'm going to combine those two equations. So I'm going to do s cubed minus 70s squared plus 1500s minus 10,800 plus s cubed minus 30s squared plus 450s minus 5,000. So again, I'm combining like terms. So s cubed plus s cubed is 2s cubed. Negative 70s squared minus 30s squared is negative 100s squared. 1500s plus 450s is plus 1950s. And negative 10,800 minus 5,000 is minus 15,800. 22, 2 bottle rockets are launched. The height and feet of the at t seconds are given by the polynomial. Write an equation to show how much higher. So if I want how much higher, that means subtraction. So I'm going to do negative 16t squared plus 122t minus parentheses negative 16t squared plus 84t. I distribute that negative, so it's negative 16t squared plus 122t plus 16t squared minus 84t. Combine like terms, negative 16t squared and t squared is 0. So 122t minus 84t is 38t. So that's the end of our video for today. If you have any questions, please let me know.